What's up guys, Jimmy here with another Lots of Games video. So around 3 years ago, I uploaded a video to my channel titled My 4TB PS4. And at that time, the PS4 had been out for not even 2 years, but I had an issue, I had a problem. You know, I was loving my PS4, and of course I had the launch PS4 console, which had a 500 gigabyte hard drive. And I really liked it, but that hard drive filled up very, very quickly, especially with some of those AAA games that, you know, just had a lot of space. They were just big, big games. And so in that video, I used the Nyko databank and also a 4TB internal hard drive by Western Digital. And I absolutely loved my hard drive, or the 4TB Western Digital hard drive for the PS4 with the Nyko databank. It worked flawlessly. It worked very, very well. You know, some of these games, some of the patches are just ginormous. You know, the demos are big. The free-to-play games are really big. And so being able to have that extra space was really fantastic. Well, last year in October, unfortunately, that PS4, now again, there was the PS4 Slim that had come out, you know, since I had the launch PS4 system, and the PS4 Slim had come out, and also the PS4 Pro had come out, and I wasn't really planning on upgrading a new system because I was okay with my launch PS4 and 4TB hard drive. But back in October in Napa, unfortunately, the temperatures at my house got a little hot, which was really unfortunate because I lost my PS4, I lost the hard drive, I lost everything in the fire, all my games. A lot of you guys already know this story, but the reason why I'm making this video is to share with you guys, of course, not too long ago, I picked up a PS4 Slim. I've had this one for a little while now, and it has been really fantastic. Actually, I do like the new design. It works very, very well. But with all the games that I have, you know, I've got dozens of digital games in the system. You know, of course, all my physical copies that I did have with my old system burned, but I got a lot of replacements. A lot of you guys have been super generous in sending me replacement games. And so I needed a solution. And so just recently, actually, Western Digital sent me an 8TB MyBook external hard drive. It actually works very, very well with my PlayStation 4. And the great thing about being a PS4 owner today, you know, when I did that video, the reason why I did it with the Nyko databank and the internal hard drive, you know, your options of adding extra space to the launched PS4 when the PS4 was first released, you had to like either, you know, you had to take it out and use like a laptop drive. You couldn't hook up an external hard drive, unfortunately. It took a really long time for a PS4 to allow you to do that. Today's a totally different ball game. It's not going to take you, because when I did that whole process, it took hours because I had to copy all the files on an external like USB drive or external hard drive, put in the new hard drive, put all that new information. It was a really, really long process. Today, with solutions like an 8TB MyBook by Western Digital, you are good to go in, honestly, 1 to 2 minutes. The process is so simple. You just plug in the USB, you just go down to settings, you go to devices, you format your hard drive, you set it up, and you are good to go. It is such a painless process. Now guys, a lot of you guys already know this, but for years, I've actually been using the Western Digital products. I had a couple different My Passports, 3TB, 4TB. I have currently a 6TB internal drive in my gaming PC, and now I've got an 8TB hard drive for my PS4. Now, a lot of you guys out there might be thinking, Jimmy, you know, 8TB might be a little too much for me, and that might be true for a lot of you guys. There's definitely other options like the 2TB My Passport or the 3 or 4TB My Passport external drive. Super compact, super easy to set up. I will have to say to you guys though, just to kind of put things in perspective for you guys. When I made that video a few years ago for my 4TB PS4, I got a lot of comments saying there's no way you could ever fill up that 4TB hard drive. Just no way. And a lot of people will watch that video and end up getting a 4TB system. And I'm not exaggerating at all. Since then, I've got multiple comments and feedback on Twitter and on YouTube going, Jimmy, I've already filled up my 4 terabyte hard drive. Now, for most of you guys, or a lot of you guys, that might not be the case, but a lot of you guys might, that are watching, have a PS4, you're going to be collecting for that system for years. Put things in perspective. Let me kind of break things down for it. With PlayStation Plus alone, you're getting 2 games a month. So in a 4-year period, who knows, there probably is going to be a PS5, but Sony is going to be still supporting the PS4 in 4 years, okay? In 4 years' time from PlayStation Plus, that's around 96 games. 96, you're getting close to 100 games. Now, a lot of those games might not take a lot of space, but there's a lot of those games that are going to be AAA titles. Just this for September, you have God of War 3 Remastered and Destiny 2. That's a lot of space on the hard drive just for 1 month. So if you think about it, just in 4 years' time, you're talking about not just gigabytes, you're talking about potentially terabytes of space that you need for your hard drive or for your PS4. Now, a lot of you guys might be okay with deleting and shuffling around. I'm a big fan of just like downloading it. If there's a patch, download it. If there's a game, and I just download it. If there's an expansion or DLC, I download it. I don't have to worry about shuffling. I really like that. Also, so keep that in mind. You're just talking about not even buying any games, just the PlayStation Plus. Downloading the 2 PS4 games month after month adds up really quick. You're talking about terabytes in a few years' time, 3 to 4 years' time. In addition to that, not even talking about buying games yet, talk about all the fantastic free-to-play games. Honestly, guys, there are a lot of great games worth your time, whether it's Warframe or PlanetSide 2 or Fortnite. There's a lot. Honestly, there are dozens of free-to-play games that are worth checking out. You have great games like Smite. So you have, and again, through the years of all these great free-to-play games that you don't have to spend a dime on, all the dozens of games worth checking out. Also, what's another one? There's a bunch of like free-to-play RPGs. There's Let It Die. There's Terra. That's the one I want to think. Terra is a fantastic game. So you think about these dozens of fantastic free-to-play games, and in time, you're talking about terabytes. Not even talking about games worth downloading. Of course, you've got new games that came out this year, like God of War and Spider-Man. They're going to take up a whole lot of space. So something to think about. Whether you're going to get a 3 terabyte or 4 terabyte, or consider an 8 terabyte MyBook for your PS4. I'll include links in the video description, some affiliate links that you guys can check out if you're interested. I'll include my Amazon store to check out different products. If you buy any products on Amazon, a small percentage goes to me, helps the channel, and is much appreciated. And you don't have to use my link, but you can use it if you do shopping on Amazon.com. I definitely want to thank the folks at Western Digital for giving me the opportunity for sending this hard drive out. This was not a sponsored video, but they did send this hard drive out to me, which I really appreciate it, and it's working very well on my PS4. But guys, leave any comment or question that you have about this whole process about external hard drives. And as always, guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll talk to you later.